Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. The Nykaa Hot Pink sale is just over and I bought a bunch of items from this sale. I'm sorry I couldn't really give out my recommendations for this sale. During the sale I was traveling. I had a mini family vacation going on, so I just could not film that video during that time. But saying that, I did place an order for a lot of my wish listed items from the sale. So let's begin. Got two big full boxes of makeup products. I've just condensed all of the products into two boxes because there was a lot of cardboard boxes lying around, so that's that. I'll also be sharing some of the makeup products that I bought from Nykaa just before the sale, because why not? Because this is a Nykaa sale, so I'm including all of those products as well. So let's start with some skincare items. I got two of these tinted sunscreens. First one is the Fox Sale Ultra Matte SPF Plus Primer Sunscreen. This is in the shade number 1. Please do not get confused by the numbering of this sunscreen because I totally messed up. I bought the shade 3 thinking that it's the deeper shade, but their numbering is quite the opposite. The deepest shade is labeled as 1 and the lighter shade is labeled as 3. So yeah, that's quite the reverse of what other brands do. I love Fox Sale products, by the way. A lot of Fox Sale skincare products have shown me immense and good results on my skin, so I want to give this a try. Love the pastel orange packaging as well. This is meant for combination to oily skin, has 50 ml of product. Let's see how the shade is. Okay, that shade looks a bit light for my liking. Feels very slippery and soft. That's blending out well actually. It's leaving a soft tint rather than a white ghostly cast on the skin. It has a bit of a scent to it, not very strong, very mild. I'm excited to see how it works on my face. I actually wanted to do a comparison between both these tinted sunscreens, so that's the reason I got it. The next tinted sunscreen that I have is from Dot & Key. This is their Strawberry Dew Tinted Sunscreen. This one also has SPF of 50 PA4+, and this is in the shade 05 Beige, which is the darkest shade, I believe. That's how the strawberry tinted sunscreen from Dot & Key looks like. I really like Dot & Key products as well when it comes to skincare. Works pretty well on my skin type. This one fairly feels watery. I can really hear the watery sound from the bottle. Got a nice squeezy tube. Let's see how this shade is. This is also a very similar shade, but I feel it's a bit more peachy than the other one. Oh yeah, this is a better match for sure. And this one feels super watery. I like these kind of watery sunscreens on my skin because it gets absorbed into the skin easily and also leaves a beautiful healthy finish on the skin. I'm actually very curious to try both of these out. Most probably this will be up on a shorts video, so watch out for that. The next product that I got is this Nykaa Glamour Eyes Kajal pencil in the shade Ruby, which is a beautiful cranberry pink sort of a shade, which is what I have on my eyes as a liner today. I'm not really seeing a lot of companies make this kind of a cranberry pink kind of a shade, so I was very intimidated to get this one. They also have a couple more shades. It's very nice, creamy, and fairly affordable as well. As you can see, it has a bit of a brown tint as well to it, so it works amazing on brown skin tones. I sometimes like to create a bit of a colored liner look on myself like this one, so this is gonna come in very handy for creating such kind of fun makeup looks. Okay, I've got a bunch of lip products to share with you all. I picked up quite a lot of lipsticks and liquid lipsticks from this sale. The first product that I want to share is this Love Earth Liquid Mousse 2.0 liquid matte lipstick set. I already own their OG 1 version and this is 2, and this also has some great shades for duskier complexions. I want to do a dedicated lip swatch video in the Reel/Shorts section, so please watch out for that. I cannot really go on and swatch in this video because it's going to be way too long. I was actually going to buy some of the full-size lipsticks that are available in this particular set, but then I figured out that this could be such a steal deal and a saver. I'm getting a lot of shades to try out at such a great price. I'm most excited about the shade Unicorn Kisses, Raspberry Martini, Sea Breeze, and also Cosmopolitan. Let's see how it turns out on my brown skin. I love these liquid lipsticks from Love Earth. They're such amazing quality liquid lipsticks on a budget. My most favorite shade so far from Love Earth is the shade Irish Coffee, which looks stunning on my brown skin. The next lipstick that I have is a super affordable one. This is the Swiss Beauty Non-Transfer Waterproof Lipstick, and this is in the shade Rusty Nude. This was suggested by Makeup Space with Neha on Instagram. I love her recommendations for brown girls. So yeah, this is how the shade looks like. It's a beautiful everyday pink sort of a shade. That's how it looks in the bullet. It feels fairly creamy as well. I think it sets down to a matte finish after a while. Let's see. But right from the swatch, it feels super creamy and very rich and pigmented. The next lipstick that I have is a very popular shade from Calabar. This has been there for so many years and I never really got it for myself. This is supposed to be a very pretty everyday brown nude for brown girls. So this is the Calabar Kiss Proof Lip Stain. That's how gorgeous the packaging is. It's a nice sleek tube. You can see the actual lip color right here, and this is in the shade, by the way, Hot Latte, which is a very popular shade. This was on a very good discount, so I finally gave in and got it. From what I can see from the packaging and the swatch, it's a nice pale chocolatey brown. I think I may require a bit of a brown lip liner to work this on my skin tone because it seems a bit light for my liking. It smells incredible though. It smells like chocolate and vanilla, and the formula feels very smooth as well. Have you guys tried this? Let me know in the comment section. I would love to know your thoughts if you have brown skin tone. I also picked up a very popular and requested shade from you guys, and this is from Faye Beauty, and I got it in the shade Tempt. Faye Beauty have some amazing brown tones of liquid lipsticks for different brown skin tones and preferences, and this is how the shade Tempt looks like. I already have a bunch of their liquid lipsticks with me and I love them. Love the packaging, super chic and clean. It's very pretty packaging, all see-through and clear, and the wand is also pretty slender and precise. Let's swatch it right here. Wow, that's a deep rich plummy brown kind of a shade. I love it. That's the shade Tempt. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be amazing on my skin tone. A lot of brown girls love this shade, so I'm very excited to try this on my brown skin as well. I really like the formula of these. It's a completely transfer proof, lightweight, almost a blurring kind of a liquid lipstick. So yeah, I am gonna create a dedicated Revlon super lustrous lipstick swatch video on my channel super soon, so please stay tuned for that. So I picked up 2 more shades to add to my collection. The first one is the shade called Uncut Ruby, which is beautiful rich, almost like a blue toned red shade. Look at that, how stunning is that? Let's swatch it. I'm very curious to swatch it. So that's how Uncut Ruby looks like, very blue based as you can see, and is so creamy and so rich and has a bit of a sheen to it, which is what I love about these lipsticks, and also very moisturizing on the lips. I think it's gonna look amazing against my skin tone. Can't wait to wear it. Next shade that I have, I also picked up a bold matte super lustrous lipstick from Revlon, and this is in the shade Spirited Plum, which is a beautiful brown with a hint of plum to it. It's not like a completely plummy kind of a shade. It's got a lot of brown to it, which I think would look amazing on brown skin tones. Look at that. So creamy, so pigmented, so moisturizing, so rich, and the shade is to die for if you have brown skin tones. This particular range from Revlon has some amazing lip colors for us brown girls and is super underrated. So I want to give a big shout out to Revlon super lustrous lipsticks in general. They are amazing and not a lot of people talk about them. So yeah, I also got the Lovechild by Masaba Game On matte liquid lipstick. Look at the funky colorful packaging. So this is in the shade It Fits, which was like a mauvey brown sort of a shade. That's how the color looks like in the packaging. a very pretty light mauvey brown sort of a shade. Let's swatch it. Oh, very nice, very pretty. It looks even prettier in the swatch rather than the packaging. It comes out a bit deeper. I'm sure this is gonna look amazing on my brown skin tone. A very, very pretty cool toned, almost like a grungy brown with a little bit of mauvey hint to it. That's a very, very pretty cool toned brownie mauve kind of a shade for us brown girls. The next lip product that I have is a very, very popular lipstick from Maybelline. This is their vinyl ink liquid lipstick, and this is a fairly newer shade launched from this range, and this is called Unafraid, which is such a deep mauvey purple kind of a shade. That's how rich and intense it is. A very, very nice plummy mauve kind of a shade, perfect for brown skin tones. This shade was lacking a lot of deeper shade options, and this one is a great one if you have deeper skin tones like I do. There are more shades available abroad, like a lot of rich deep chocolatey colors, but not available in India, which is so sad. It's a very good option for now for us brown girls. As you can see, it's a beautiful mix of brown, mauve, plum, everything. Very pretty shade. Next, I got a very, very affordable lipstick. This is the Blue Heaven Velvet Creme lipstick, which looks like this, comes in this blue packaging. And this is in the shade Choco Crush, which is a very popular shade again, so I wanted to give it a try. It's a nice warm chocolatey brown once again. So that's how the swatch is. It's a little rigid when I swatch it, but that's okay. This was super affordable, under rupees 200, so I'm not gonna complain anything about this lipstick. It's a very pretty warm chocolatey brown shade, perfect nude brown kind of a shade for us brown girls. Next, I've got a bunch of lip oils to share with you all. So before even swatching it, I'm gonna clean up my canvas, the back of my hand. Let me know if you want to see a lip swatch video of all of these lip products, like how I recently created a video. So I would be very happy to create a dedicated lip swatch video for all these lip products. I got a bunch of lip oils, like you can see, because I want to do a video on lip oils as well. Yes, I've got quite a lot of ideas on my head to create content, but I just do not have the time and energy to sit down and create a proper content with my baby. So I'm somehow figuring out my schedule around him to work and create content for you all. So, oh, by the way, you guys keep asking me on the comment section whether I have delivered my baby. Yes, I had delivered my baby about 6 months ago. He's exactly 6 months old. So yes, and he's a baby boy, if you did not know. So the first one is this Keto lip oil. This also comes in a clear version, but I wanted to get this cherry red kind of a shade. The clear one is quite popular, I believe, and this was on a great discount, around 600 rupees something, but otherwise it is priced around 1000, I guess. Yeah, 800 rupees for one lip oil. So this is called their PH Play Lip and Cheek Oil, and I've got this in the shade Cherry Nectar, which looks something like this. A beautiful deep cherry red shade, just like the name suggests. It's a huge bottle, by the way, and has a huge doe foot applicator. Oh my god, it smells heavenly. It smells like crushed cherries in a bottle. I just want to eat it away. It's that good. So let's swatch it right here. As you can see, it's got a bit of a red tint rather than a pink tint, because I have a lot of pink tinted lip oils with me, so I wanted to try a different sort of a tone, probably a red one, and I feel like red and corals look way better than pink lip oils on my skin tone, so that's the reason I picked this one up. It's a very, very juicy red toned lip oil, like you can see, and feels quite comfortable and light as well, which is nice. Next lip oil that I have is from K Beauty. Love this packaging. Is a very, very classy see-through clear packaging with the brand name embossed and engraved all over it with a pale gold cap. This is how the doe foot applicator looks like, quite similar to the Keto one, a bit of a bigger doe foot, and this one is a light baby pink sort of a lip oil. It also smells nice, very pleasant, very fruity. The next one, I had it on my wish list for the longest time, It's a bit of a expensive lip oil, so I gave in this time. This was on a good discount, not a great discount, but still a fairly good discount from what I have seen its pricing in the past. So this is the Tipsy Beauty Shade Shifter Lip and Cheek Oil again, and this is in the shade Midnight 02. This one now comes in a bunch of different glittery variants as well. I picked up this black looking one. Very interesting color changing lip oil color. Really like the packaging, super chic and classy. Look at the cap. It's got tiny little water droplets all over it. Love it. Let's swatch it on the back of my hand. That's how it looks like in the swatch. It comes off as a dusty mauve shade. Again, I did not want to buy another pink pH color changing lip oil. I wanted to play it up and have some variant with my lip oil, so that's the reason I picked up this shade. This seemed like a great option for brown skin, and from the swatch I can already tell that this is gonna look really pretty against my brown skin tone. The next one that I have is from Tint Cosmetics. This is also a lip oil, and this is in the shade Muse. The number is 6. So let's see how this is. So that's how it looks like. Again, a squared packaging with a white cap. This was very affordable, by the way, around 500 rupees or so. Oh, it's got the same big fat doe foot applicator again, but this one looks like a bit of a pale pink shade. Yeah, it's like a milky pink kind of a shade and feels quite balmy rather than oily. Like other lip oils feel very light and oily, but this one feels like a balm almost. Not almost, it actually feels like a balm. It's like a liquid balm. That's what I would describe it as, and it's very, very, very sheer. The scent is nice. It's got a nice cherry-ish kind of a scent. I also have a lip balm from Swiss Beauty. This is their Craze lip balm. I love the Craze packaging, the outer packaging especially. It's very cool and chic. So that's how it looks like on the cardboard packaging. And inside also is a very, very fun, colorful kind of a packaging. That's how it looks like. This is in the shade 01 Marshmallow, which is a brown toned lip balm. I'm a sucker for brown lip balm, so I wanted to get this one. That's how the swatch looks like. Very, very nice and slippery and balmy. That's a lovely shade for brown girls. Can't wait to wear it on myself. I picked up some cream and liquid blushes here. The first one is the Swiss Beauty Craze cream blush, and I got this in the shade Macaron, I believe. Yeah, this is the shade 2 Macaron. That's how the packaging looks like. Very nice and chic, clear kind of a packaging, and the shade is so pretty. It's like a brown toned mauve. It's so pretty. Let's swatch it. Feels very creamy in the pan and very soft as well. Almost has a blurring velvety feel to it. So that's Swiss Beauty Macaron on the back of my hand. Next I got the Forever 52 Juicy Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint Liquid Blush, and that's how it looks like. Comes in this tube packaging, and this is in the shade 04. It has a little bit of a tiny pump here, so I'm just gonna squeeze out some. This is more of a orangey coral sort of a shade. These kind of shades look really pretty on brown skin tones. It's a bit of a bright coral shade. Very nice, very liquidy, and feels very pigmented. A lot of Forever 52 makeup products are very, very, very pigmented, very pro level makeup, so you have to be a bit careful with the application. Next, I also got a very cute little toffee-ish kind of a looking blusher. This one is quite popular on the internet. This one is the Prosh Beauty Sweet Cheeks blusher in a pretty rosy pinky mauve kind of a shade, and this is called Mauve Poppins. Very apt name for this blusher. So that's how the packaging opens up. Has a nice doe foot applicator. Love the packaging. It's tiny and cute, and that's how the shade Mauve Poppin looks like. A bit of a pinky mauve rather than a brown mauve, as you can see. It's got a very different scent to it. It's chemically and fruity at the same time. Very weird sort of a scent. But the pigmentation looks great. It's well pigmented. It's a bit of a thicker consistency from the swatch, and it's quite pigmented. I've been rubbing this for a couple of seconds and it is pigmented. I picked up two mascaras from this sale. The first one I had on my eyes for a long time. This one is from Revlon. That's how the packaging looks like. This is called their So Fierce mascara, and that's how the wand looks like. It's a plasticky sort of a wand, looks very promising, and I've seen good reviews about this online, so I'm looking forward to use it. I wanted to use one of these mascaras for today's look, but somehow I forgot. And the next one is a super newly launched, super viral and famous mascara. This is the L'Oreal Panorama mascara. Absolutely adore the packaging. Comes in this very classy, luxurious gold packaging. Feels very lightweight though. I thought this would look and feel heavy, but it's very lightweight and sort of a bigger mascara tube. And let's look at the wand. Very similar to the Revlon one that I just showed you, but is a bit wiggly, I feel. See that? It's a bit wiggly. I've seen incredible results with this mascara on everybody that uses it, so I'm very excited. And I love L'Oreal mascaras in general. They have some amazing mascaras to add a lot of length and volume, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be great on my lashes as well. I'm running out of my current favorite conditioner, that is from Secret Hair. That's just phenomenal, the best conditioner that I have ever used. I wanted to give the Body Shop conditioner a try this time, and this was on a good discount. So this is the Shea Intense Repair conditioner. That's how the bottle looks like. Very standard Body Shop packaging. They have a bunch of varieties in this particular conditioner. They had a banana variant and some other variant that I saw. I finally gave in for the Shea one. This is priced at 945 rupees, but I got it for around 500 rupees, which was a steal deal. And this has got 250 ml of product, which is gonna last pretty long and feels quite heavy in my hand. And also I got these two freebies from my purchases. I made different purchases on different days, so yeah, I got these two color bar freebies. One is their makeup remover and the other one is their XOXO kajal, I believe, in a black shade. Yes, it is a kajal. Okay, the next items that I have are all luxe high-end products that I picked up. These were also on my wish list for the longest time, and I found them to be on a great discount, so I picked them up. So the first product that I wanted to get in this sale is the Clinique Even Better Serum Foundation. That's the outer packaging. This was on a very good discount. MRP is 4,050 rupees, but I got it around 3,000 rupees, I believe. So 1,000 rupees off there. And this is how cute the foundation bottle looks like. A lot of people with oily skin seem to be loving this foundation, so I wanted to really try it out. And by the way, this is in the shade 112 Ginger, which is a pretty good match. I would say that is a bit warm, slightly warmer to what I like my foundation to be, but I can make it work. That's not an issue. I like warmer shades of foundations on myself with the hyperpigmentation that I have. This is what I have on my skin right now, if I did not mention it. Gives a very smooth appearance on the skin and is self-setting and matte. Only pick this up if you have oily skin. I don't think if you have a drier skin type would love this foundation as much as the oily skin would do, because it feels quite matte and set. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love it on my oily skin because I already am. It's a very smoothing, pretty natural looking foundation. Most serum foundations are dewy, and I'm glad that this one is matte so that I can wear it on my extremely oily skin type. And it has not creased anywhere so far, so I'm very happy about it until now. Can't wait to use it more on my oily skin. Then I've got a bunch of other luxe makeup products, Charlotte Tilbury and a bit of Pat McGrath. So the first product that I picked up from Charlotte Tilbury is their Airbrush Flawless Finish Compact Powder. That's the outer packaging. Charlotte Tilbury packaging is absolutely luxe. You all know it. They are a luxe company, so their packaging is outstanding and luxe. So I got this in the shade 3. Tan. I already had the same compact powder in the shade medium, but somehow I seem to have lost it, so that's the reason I got it this time in the shade tan, which I believe is a pretty better match than medium on my brown skin tone. Just look at the packaging. It's absolutely stunning. It's oval, unique, luxe, everything that your compact dreams are made of. And that's how the powder itself looks like. So that's the shade Tan. A nice big mirror. You can pretty much see your entire face in it, which is nice. Then I got their Matte Revolution lipstick, and this is in the shade Pillow Talk Medium, which is a popular shade amongst brown girls. I already have the mini Pillow Talk lipstick. That's a very pale, washed out pink color on me, so I'm not a huge fan of it, but that's very popular among celebrities and everybody around the world. So yeah, that's that. But this is the Pillow Talk Medium. I already had a sneak peek of this lipstick as soon as the product arrived, and this looks like a much more promising shade of nude for us brown girls. As you can see, it's a beautiful deep mauvey brown kind of a shade. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be super flattering on my brown skin. From me holding the lipstick against my skin tone, it looks really pretty. This was also on a very good discount. Charlotte Tilbury had the best of best discounts, so I had to pick this lipstick up. They also have Pillow Talk Intense or Deep available elsewhere, but I don't know why they don't launch all of those shades in India. Anyway, that's Pillow Talk Medium. Then I picked up a long time wishlisted foundation. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. That's how the outer packaging looks like. And I got this in the shade Medium Deep 22, which I believe is the deepest shade available, which is such a shame. They should have more deeper shades. And the packaging is super classy, vintage and luxe. It's got a nice pump on it. Let me swatch these foundation shades for you. Feels very thin and liquidy from the swatch. So that's the shade Medium Deep 22 from Pat McGrath. A very close match for my skin tone. I'll also give you guys a swatch of the Clinique foundation. So this is the Clinique Even Bitter Serum Foundation in 112 Ginger. Now this one I got heavily influenced by Nikki Rose on YouTube. The other day I was watching her foundation recommendations video, and I jotted down a couple of her foundation favorites in my wish list. So that's the primary reason how I even picked this foundation up, and this was also on a good discount on Nykaa. It's super lightweight, thin, and you can maneuver the coverage of this foundation. You can wear it in a natural way or even a glam way, so that's the reason I got this. I also picked up the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. That's how the outer packaging looks like. This also I got heavily influenced by Nikki Rose. She's a professional makeup artist, by the way, based in US. I love her recommendations and I love her content. Very educational and informative content. And she's a makeup artist, so she has a lot of knowledge about all of these products. And she loves the Dior Backstage Foundation, and she raves about it in a lot of her videos. So I had to give in and get it. This was not on any discount, by the way. Dior did not have any sort of sale or offers, but I wanted to get it, so I got it. So that's how the Dior Backstage Foundation looks like. It's a squeezy rubbery tube with a silver cap. I quite like the packaging. It looks very classy and very easy to work with. Has a nozzle applicator. Let me swatch it for you guys. I've already used this and absolutely love it. So this is the Dior Backstage Liquid Foundation. By the way, I got this in the shade 4.5W. I'm not gonna lie, picking up this Dior foundation to my skin tone was a very hard job. I had to go through a lot of swatches and a lot of videos to figure out my shade. But finally I picked up the perfect shade of foundation from this range. 4.5W is the best foundation match in this range. It's literally like my skin tone in a bottle. It's so good, such a perfect match. By this time I kind of have mastered how to pick out my foundation online. Most of the times, 99.9% of the times, the foundation shades match me pretty well. This one definitely gave me a hard time, but I'm so glad I got this shade because I love it on my skin. So the Dior Backstage Foundation is such a beautiful skin-like finish on my skin. It's not a very matte foundation. It has a bit of a dewiness to it, but not greasily dewy as well. It has a beautiful slight dewy finish and it's gonna work across skin types. Don't worry if you have oily, combination, normal, dry, whatever skin type you have, this is gonna work amazingly well and is extremely long lasting. I wore it for an exhaustingly long day and it just lasted so well on my skin. People are gonna be tricked whether or not you're wearing makeup on the skin. It's that kind of a finish. It's so beautiful on the skin. Thank you, Nykaa Rose. I absolutely love this recommendation of yours. One item that I absolutely forgot and missed showing you in this video and need to be shown is this pack Quick Fix Brow Gel. This is my second purchase. I'm already kind of over with the first one and this is such an incredible and underrated brow gel, I would say. That's how the packaging looks like, all black. Packaging is a bit tiny, I would not lie, and the wand is perfect to go through your eyebrows and set them. This is what I have on my eyebrows right now as well. It just sets your eyebrows in such a good way. It combs through each of your hair on the brows and just sets in place and nothing budges or moves. It's so good. I've used a lot of other high-end brow gels, but this one is such a standout product from PAC. I absolutely love it. This is definitely on par with those high-end brow gels. In my opinion, it's so good and so affordable. This is also on a good discount. So I had to restock on this one as I'm already running out on the previous brow gel that I got from PAC. So these are all the makeup products that I got from the Nykaa Hot Pink sale this time. I hope you enjoyed my haul and enjoyed the video. You guys love it whenever I post haul videos, especially makeup hauls. So yeah. All the products that I mentioned in today's video will be linked in the description box. Although the sale is over, I'm anyway gonna link it. Please don't get pressurized to buy any of these makeup products. My job is to test and try out different makeup products. So that's the reason I have a whole array of products with me. But if you don't have the need for it, do not give in. Only buy it if you really need it. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Also follow me on my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description box. This is it. Take care of yourselves and I shall see you guys soon in my next one. Bye.